Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Under the regime of Nick Aldis, things are running somewhat smoothly on WWE SmackDown. On last week's show, fans witnessed a major title change when Tiffany Stratton finally cashed in her MITB briefcase, taking the WWE Women's Championship from Nia Jax. The segment received a positive reaction from the crowd, as fans genuinely believed that Stratton deserved this victory. This week's SmackDown will feature the fallout from this title change, possibly showing a frustrated Nia Jax confronting her former best friend. The irresistible force will likely feel betrayed by Stratton's cashing in on her and taking the title. As a result, the 40-year-old star might attempt to assault or attack Tiffany during the show. This could lead to a chaotic brawl between them, prompting officials and Nick Aldis to intervene. If Nia Jax refuses to follow orders and continues despite Nick Aldis's instructions, the national treasure will have no choice but to suspend Nia Jax for her actions. A suspension angle like this would allow WWE to give Nia a break from the storyline. It could also provide an opportunity for Adam Pearce to bring Jax to Raw, which would be a significant addition to the show. Overall, tonight's episode of WWE SmackDown is expected to bring major changes to the storyline, making it even more intriguing to watch. Nick Aldis could lose a major SmackDown star soon. The roster of the Blue brand is indeed stacked, but Nick Aldis might soon lose a major SmackDown star. The superstar in question is none other than Roman Reigns. The original tribal chief recently retrieved the Ula Fala from Solo Sikoa during Raw's Netflix debut show. The ratings and viewership numbers for that special event have already been released, surpassing 2.5 million viewers. This major accolade might prompt WWE to permanently shift Reigns to the Red brand, as the presence of the OTC could help the company achieve high weekly ratings. Since becoming the tribal chief, Roman has been a massive attraction among fans, and there is no doubt that he is one of the company's biggest draws right now. With all this in mind, Aldis might soon lose Roman Reigns from the SmackDown brand due to Triple H's potential plans to make the head of the table an exclusive star to the Red brand. The WWE Universe buzzed with excitement as SmackDown went live from a sold-out arena in Los Angeles. Fans anticipated the fallout from the previous week's dramatic ending, where tempers flared backstage, leaving a veteran female superstar in hot water. As the opening pyrotechnics blasted, the familiar theme of Nick Aldis, the SmackDown general manager, reverberated through the speakers. Aldis, dressed in a sharp navy blue suit, entered the ring with a microphone in hand. His usual confident demeanor was overshadowed by a somber expression, signaling that tonight's address would be anything but routine. The crowd quieted as he raised the mic. "Ladies and gentlemen," Aldis began, his voice steady but serious, "as the general manager of SmackDown, it is my responsibility to maintain order and uphold the integrity of this brand. Unfortunately, recent events have forced my hand." The audience murmured, speculating on who or what he could be referring to. Last week, Aldis continued, "we witnessed behavior unbecoming of a WWE superstar. A backstage altercation involving one of our most respected veterans crossed the line, and after careful review and consultation with WWE officials, I have no choice but to take action." The crowd erupted with mixed reactions as Aldis paused, the tension palpable. Before he could elaborate, the entrance music of the veteran in question, Natalya, blared through the arena. The 40-year-old former women's champion stormed down the ramp, her expression a mix of defiance and frustration. Natalya grabbed a microphone and entered the ring, standing toe-to-toe with Aldis. "Nick," she began, her voice laced with indignation, "you can't be serious. You're talking about me, aren't you? After everything I've done for this company, this is how you repay me?" Aldis held up a hand, trying to maintain order. "Natalya, please. Let me explain." "No." Natalya interrupted. "I won't stand here and let you tarnish my name without giving me a chance to defend myself. What happened last week wasn't my fault. That rookie." Before she could finish, Aldis interjected, his voice firm. "Enough, Natalya. We all saw the footage. Yes, Tegan Nox may have provoked you, but your response was completely out of line. You physically attacked her in a way that could have ended her career. The crowd gasped, recalling the footage of Natalya throwing Tegan into a row of production crates after a heated argument. The younger star had been taken to a local medical facility, sparking concerns about her long-term health. Natalya's face softened slightly, but her tone remained defensive. Nick, I've been in this business for over 15 years. I've seen it all, and I've dealt with disrespect from people like Tegan before. She needed to be taught a lesson. Aldis shook his head, disappointment evident. Natalya, teaching someone a lesson doesn't involve putting their career at risk. I understand your frustration, but actions have consequences. As of this moment, you are officially suspended indefinitely. The arena erupted into boos and cheers, with fans divided over the decision. Natalya's eyes widened in shock as she processed Aldis' words. You can't do this, she yelled, her voice cracking. I'm a heart, Nick. My family built this industry. You're punishing me for standing up for myself while rookies like Tegan get a free pass? Aldis looked conflicted but stood his ground. Natalya, this isn't about your legacy or your family. It's about ensuring a safe and professional environment for everyone on this roster. Your suspension is effective immediately. Before Aldis could leave the ring, Natalya grabbed his arm, stopping him in his tracks. Wait, she said, her tone softer but still resolute. If you're going to suspend me, at least let me say my piece to the WWE Universe. Aldis hesitated before nodding. Go ahead, but keep it professional. Natalya turned to face the crowd, her expression a mix of anger and heartbreak. I've given everything to this business, she began, her voice trembling with emotion. I've sacrificed my body, my personal life, and my soul for WWE. And now, I'm being cast aside like I'm nothing. But let me tell you this, I'm not done. Suspension or not, I'll be back, and when I return, everyone, including you, Nick, will remember why they call me the Queen of Hearts. With that, Natalya dropped the microphone and exited the ring, her head held high despite the chorus of reactions from the crowd. As Aldis watched her leave, his expression remained stoic, but there was a hint of regret in his eyes. The camera cut to a backstage shot of Tegan Nox watching the segment on a monitor, her arm in a sling. The rookie's face was a mix of relief and determination, hinting that this feud was far from over. Later in the show, Megan Morant caught up with Nick Aldis for an exclusive interview. Nick, Megan began, tonight you made a controversial decision to suspend Natalya. Can you elaborate on what led to that call? Aldis sighed, running a hand through his hair. It wasn't an easy decision, Megan. Natalya is a legend, and I have nothing but respect for her contributions to this industry. But as general manager, my priority is to protect the health and well-being of everyone on this roster. What she did to Tegan crossed the line, and I had to take action. But don't you think some fans might see this as unfair? Megan pressed. After all, Natalya claims she was provoked. Aldis nodded. I understand her perspective, but there are better ways to handle conflict. We have protocols in place for these situations, and Natalya knows that. My hope is that this suspension will give her time to reflect and come back stronger. As the interview ended, the camera cut to Natalya leaving the arena. She walked past several superstars, some offering sympathetic looks while others avoided her gaze entirely. As SmackDown came to a close, it was clear that Natalya's suspension would have ripple effects throughout the roster. Would Tegan Nox seek revenge upon her return? Would Natalya's absence create opportunities for other female superstars to rise? One thing was certain, the fallout from this decision would shape the landscape of SmackDown for weeks to come. And with Nick Aldis at the helm, fans could expect more tough calls and unpredictable twists in the ever-evolving world of WWE.